So, as we're moving towards the holiday, I feel compelled to talk about a shark movie, Jaws. And for some reason, Jaws has become a Christmas movie. I don't know why, but you all know about this phenomenon. We understand watching Jaws in July because it ties into the whole season and the reason for Jaws. But somehow around Christmas and New Year's, networks decided it's appropriate to put Jaws on TV. And you know what? A lot of us, including me, said, yep, that makes sense. So for some reason, Jaws has crossed over culturally into actually being like a legit Christmas movie.
Nobody knows for sure.
You expect Jaws to be on TV around Christmas. I do. And I'm gonna watch it. And testing with the viewers is through the roof. Like culturally, we completely accepted Jaws as a Christmas movie, like we've done a few other movies, and we'll talk about those later. But understanding this about Jaws, it opens up a broader conversation about our whole relationship with shark movies. Because shark movies are always among some of the best movies. Like, I'm a big shark movie fan, and I'm always rooting for the shark and never the person. And we have more shark movies than we can even keep up with. But let's define what the elements of a shark movie really are. Like, what's the artistic DNA of a shark movie? And this is its own micro genre inside of creature features, right? Like, and they're very well defined. Its core elements include apex predator versus human arrogance. Like, you got in the water in the first place. Water as the liminal boundary between safety and oblivion. It's their refrigerator. The primal fear of being eaten alive, and like nobody wants that to happen, right? And then the feeling of nature's revenge. It's getting you back. This is man a lot of times versus hunger incarnate. Like, they're manifestations of hungry and eaten. And it's this isolation. A lot of times these stories are told on boats or beaches or around cages. And you walked in their world and you got humbled by it. That's what shark movies are all about. And we know about these various narrative archetypes of sharks. Like, it's deep, right? There's the ocean witch, like this kind of mysterious, ancient, unstoppable shark, like Jaws. Then there's a corporate hubris, like that summons nature, where science goes too far, like Deep Blue Sea or the Meg, right? The popcorn mayhem, Sharknado, sand sharks, right? The lone hunter, when there's one shark terrorizing a small community. The aquatic survival horror, where you're trapped with the shark, like in the shallows or open water. And all these angles fit under this one central theme. We're rooting for hunger energy. There's a mythic meaning behind shark films. Like, shark movies are basically modern myths about humans confronting the original force of creation, the instinct to bite first and figure out what the consequences are later. This is all coming down to one central term. Like, one early on being sat down and looked at another being and said, I'm gonna bite the shit out of you. And he did it. And that changed the game. This was cosmic primordial forces coming to manifestation. This is life's executioner. This is where the sacred chomp manifests itself through the shark. This represents the first law that microorganisms dealt with. Eat or be eaten. The ocean is the womb of the earth where all this stuff is going down. And the shark is the first child who showed up with teeth. It was the first one who came on the job and had teeth already to do business. And that's why we love them, because they're a reminder that we're not really in charge. If you get down there, they're clearly in charge. They're clearly running stuff, right? They choose to eat meat. It's probably getting ready to happen, right? And there's a whole timeline. Like, we've been in love with shark movies, and there's real data behind this. Like, in the 70s, that really birthed the rise of shark mania, right? This is Jaws, which is the 1975 through 1978. We saw Mako, the Jaws of Death. We also saw Orca, which wasn't a shark, but it was the same like nature revenge energy. That was the first wave. And then we had some other. We had a lot more Jaws, Jaws 3D, Jaws Revenge, then Blue Waters and Blue Beach, which are kind of off-branded, but still tied to it. Like, sharks movies had declined during this time. But then the 90s comes around and we get a whole new level where technology gets involved with sharks, for better or for worse. This is what we get. We get CGI, then we get advanced tech. We get Deep Blue Sea, we get Shark Attack, we get Cruel Jaws, 99, 99, 95. So the decade, like, re-legitimizes shark movies from that standpoint. The 2000s would introduce the based on a true story era of sharks. This is the era of open water in 2003 and reef, which is 2010. And this is where people got these realistic, gritty, documentary-style shark fear movies. And the 2010s brought forth like a whole new shark renaissance because of just like CGI was in the right place. You got Sharknado, The Shallows, 47 Meters Down, The Meg, Bait, Avalanche Sharks, Ghost Shark, The Last Sharknado. It's all about time, right? This is actually like what went down. In 2020s, we found the prestige return to big budget shark movies. The Meg 2, No Shark, Great White, Reef Stalk, Under Paris, which is trending right now, and the shark movie is really having a resurgence. So the shark movie coming back and being so long-lived is not a surprise, especially with our fixation with Jaws, and sharks will always proliferate. So enjoy your next shark movie. Remember what you're representing. It's that primal urge to bite within you.